there we go. That should be working now. Give me probably like 10, 15 minutes. All the breaks just sold out. So I have to go through and just update all like get all the names and stuff for everything and make sure all the lists are good. So um give me a minute and we'll go ahead. We'll start with SP we'll go SP Authentic Series 1. So okay. How did I do this last time? Sorry, I have to use a different tool today. Successful orders and oh no, it's not report. It's export. Yes. I will be looking at chat in like half a second here, so just give me a couple of minutes. I just gotta do a lot of lists, but hopefully everyone's doing good. Uh, Hermit, I don't fully know. I know we got some One Piece stuff, and I personally don't know. Um, the best way to check is our site or checking or calling or emailing. Actually, I think emailing might be your best bet today. Just because calling's been a little bit crazy, but calling or emailing could work. So, but yeah, that's kind of the best way to find out. So, unfortunately, I don't know that one off my top of my head. Hockey stuff, pretty good with. Other stuff, unfortunately, not. All right. Um, Doug, if you're here, um, I know you wanted just to switch up the names to see if if random would be nicer to you, or um, let me know what you wanted your name switched to. Export line item. Customize fields. Order number. I think this is all that I needed. Everything just sold out. So I'm just going through and generating all the lists right now. So give me a few minutes. I've got to just make sure that I got everything correct. So it's a little bit chaotic. Okay. I think this works. If I just go everything just sold out, so I've got to go ahead and just kind of comb through and get all the name lists and stuff. So it'll be a couple of minutes here. Really wish we had a better way of doing this, but all right. And then if I go sort by this, I should just be able to go. Boom. 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 That seems like somehow we might. That doesn't seem right. I'm gonna have to go back and double check. It's gonna take a little bit longer than expected, unfortunately. Um, that's better. But this new way is a little bit slower, unfortunately. Okay. This is wrong way. So, will be probably give me 10 minutes, I think, is what I'll need at this point. Um, just to get everything done in case you're waiting. Everything is sold out. So I just have to go through and make sure that nothing's oversold, that all the breaks are good. So that is good. That was correct. also correct. That is correct. That is correct. 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 That's all good. Also, if you got any questions, let me know. Upcoming products are for the next week or so. We're gonna see Premiere next week, which will be fun. Oh, next week's breaks are gonna be posted Tuesday because they are show breaks. It'll probably be a full case of SP Authentic on Friday, and then some sort of higher end mixer on Saturday. There will be no breaks on Sunday just due to I want some time to just do singles and stuff at the show. Um, so yeah. Okay. 475. Fix the name. But yeah. Combo. Ooh, two. Okay. Jason has one. Terrence has one. Patty has one. Chris has one. Kyle has one. Brian has one. Eric, Raymond, Edward, Dante. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this all done, and it requires like all 5 of my brain cells. Um, okay. 2, 2, 2, and 2. For whatever reason, this one didn't pop up. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now let's go ahead and go. Oop. Smallest to largest. All right, almost there. Oh, looks like we lost connection for half a second. Hopefully everything's okay. Okay, I can delete all of this. I don't need that window open up. All right, we're getting there. You know what? Why don't we go ahead and open up the case? So we'll get the case open here of SP Authentic, and people can pick box numbers for it. So we'll need 4 for the first half, and then whatever 4 aren't picked will go for the second half. So the first 4 I see, this will be box 1 on top. This will be box 5 here. But the first 4 numbers I see will be what we get. All right. Let me number these quickly. If you're into serial numbers, we've got 166306 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Box 8 is 16. Box 9, or box 7, sorry, is 50. Box 6 is 14. And box 55 is box 5. So there are all the boxes. Just the numbers that I see. All right, we got 2. Hey, JD. So we got 2. We need 3 more for the first break here. I am just going to plug away at finishing this up quickly, and then we will get started. All right, I have to do this. Okay, and then it goes down to here. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, we're doing 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? 6 and 8. So we're doing odds and evens again. We'll put these ones to the side. All right. Apologies, it's just unfortunately getting the name list is a little bit tedious at times. And by at times, I mean pretty much always. But I'd rather be safe and double check it and make sure we're all good than be sorry. And then combo. The sites, yeah, it's a little bit busy right now. There's a really big Pokemon product that's we put up for pre-order, so that's why it's a little bit on the slow side. All right, so this is from 21 here. That doesn't make sense. Is this is this series 1? Oh, this is series. That makes sense. Okay, it's series 1. But nice, nice Shikai. There you go. You know what the best part is? That I think I remembered I even sent you the Jarvis. I think I was just so quickly sorting. It's like, yep, I got to get the cards in and forgot to pull it out. So, which is fine. It is what it is. the the 360.1 was it like patch auto from Ice or was it just Jersey? Because 360 point super thick. Was it like 100 point or I don't remember a 360 point card in Ice, honestly. Okay. And then so this is the wrong break. Okay. This one we'll just put this at 8. Okay. I almost put the SP or the Series 1 break as the SP Authentic break, which really wouldn't have worked out because there's an extra spot in that break. It's like, wait, the math isn't mathing here. And I forgot that I tweaked the combo a little bit, the quantities in it, just to allow for that. But okay. I'm just gonna double check, make sure everything's all good. I believe we are good to go though. 480 was 476. 480 was 476. Yes. Okay. Okay, they're all sold out. I've just got to update them on the website quickly if I can, and then we'll get going. You know what? Let's go ahead and close this off. And then 5. Hopefully we have some better luck with some Bedards today. For SP Authentic, what I was doing for people that did bad is that if you got one card, you got a Bedard extra, like one card that's just like a generic insert, you got a sorry, I just realized I did this wrong. 1 second. If you just got one card, you got one of the Bedard Hockey Card Day cards. I know it's nothing major, but it's something extra. And if you're completely shut out, then you got a pack of ice. 11. Today is the 9th? 8th. Ow. All right. 475. Correct. Names. Correct. 475. I want to just quadruple check this one. 1 second. I just want to be like extra careful, make sure I didn't mess up anywheres. I believe this is correct. Yes, this looks good. Cool. Patch and auto. Is it exquisite or is it like actually ice. Like is it horizontal or is it vertical? What's it numbered out of? Because if it's exquisite, that's a nut. Regardless, it's a sick pull. But like, if that's exquisite, that's like really insane pull from that. All right, I think I have the right break here. We have the right break. Okay. Oh, I need to go update all of them to being sold out. Or I'll just go this, delete this, delete this, delete this. Okay, so so then it's the gold, yeah, the gold base rookie patch auto, like they're or the like yeah, the weird one. The like okay. Vertical. Okay. I think I know the one then. Either way, sick pull. So. I'm just doing one more sanity check to make sure that we're all good, but we should be all good to go. Apologies for the delay in the start. Just wanted to make sure that everything is good here and that we're not running the wrong list of names in a break because that would be absolutely brutal. So, but yes, this one is correct. Let me double check. This should be all good. It's one of the single spots that I need to check. I'm just like sanity checking myself 15 times over again. Don't worry about it. Just keep it. I will find another copy. It's honestly it's not worth you mailing out. Just keep it. By the time you pay for a stamp and envelope and stuff for that, it's just gonna be easier for me to find one at a bargain bin at the sports card show next week. All right. We are actually ready to go. So apologies for that long delay, but one more thing that I just wanted to check here, just because it was a bit of a scramble, is my amount of top loaders and sleeves, because I think I'm low on both. Yes, we are low on both. I don't have a base card box, but that's okay. We'll deal with that later. And sleeves. Gonna get some thick sleeves, some thin sleeves, and another pack of top loaders, and then we'll be good to go. Then we're good to go. I just realized I left my lunch on the counter. Oops. So yeah, I'm kind of hungry. It's like, oh wait, because I forgot that I was rushing doing a bunch of other stuff, and it's on the counter downstairs. Made myself some nice scrambled eggs. Gonna make a nice scrambled egg avocado wrap. At least I did the scrambled egg part. It'll be dinner now. All right. We are good to go. Let's make sure that this is all good. This is all good. This is all good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Here we go. Hey everyone, welcome to group break number 475. Today we have the half case of SP Authentic. We chose the box numbers just before the break started while I was kind of getting all the names ready because the breaks all filled like literally right at break time. So just took a little bit longer to get to them, and apologies for that. But yeah, all right. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get, as per usual with SP Authentic. And like all our 23-24 products, all Bedard cards are randomed, and then Chicago will also be randomed off at the end of the break. The one caveat to that is that if it's a card that features like 2 players, including Bedard, so say like the Bedard and Korchinski collaborations, or like I think there's a Bedard Fantilli Cooley triple auto, those cards will go to Chicago. Like Chicago will be involved in the random for those just because there's multiple players on it. So yeah, it'll make sense. And then evolves will be left, right, middled, and that'll make sense when you see an evolve. So here we go. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. Good luck. All right. So here we go. Once, twice, third time. Go over to here and then go to teams 3 times. So Robert on top, Jeff on the bottom. Let's go ahead and again, Chicago free team. I think this is the best format for 23-24 products. Maybe SP Authentic is the one that you could argue you could have it a straight 32 team shot, just because they're Bedard cards are so few and far between. But once, twice, third time. Edmonton on top, Florida on the bottom. Yeah, all right, here we go. Robert with the Edmonton Oilers, John with the Vegas Golden Knights, Chris with the Chris Bodoni with the New York Rangers, Raymond with the Buffalo Sabres, Chris Ventura with the Sharks, Peter with the Penguins, Eric with the Predators, Kevin with the Devils, Johnny with the Kraken, Marshall with the Stars, Sean with the Wild, that's not bad, Rocky with the Canucks, Steve with the Avs, Terrence with the Flyers, Kyle with the Jets, Edward with the Bruins, Sam with the Bolts, Kyle with the Tampa Bay Lightning, Norm with the Islanders, Amit with the LA Kings, Ryan with the Detroit Red Wings, Norm with the Carolina Hurricanes, Sean, you have the Habs. Hey, you got your Habs. Patty with the Ducks, Brandon with the Senders, Leonard with the Blues, Jean-Francois with the Flames, Harris with the Washington Capitals, Kevin with the Columbus Blue Jackets, Jason with the Coyotes, and Jeff with the Florida Panthers. So there are your teams. All right, you got your Habs. Hopefully they come through for you. You know, the worst that happens is when you like get your team and they don't come through for you. But they should hopefully. They have enough volume at least in this. So all right, you had Habs and Wild. You're back to back there. Wild are honestly not horrible either if you get Brock Faber stuff, so you actually did pretty good on the random. Now it's just what comes out of here, because that is the name of the game with SP Authentic. So, all right, this should be correct. So again, if there are ever any discrepancies between the team viewer and the list that we just pulled up, Rocky, you got the Canucks again. It's kind of funny how frequently people end up with the same team despite being in different spots. Like it's just like, it's wild. I actually want to go through one day if I'm ever bored, maybe one weekend, go through and like pull all the names and like who's had what team and breaks and stuff and how many teams people have had. Because I'm sure there's been some people who have been, I know some people have been in like pretty much every single break that we've done. And I wonder if there's ever been like, if there's a team that they've never gotten or if there's a team that they always seem to get, because it feels like that. I don't know sometimes. But all right, here we go. Box 1. Hope for the best. Let's see a Bedard. Yeah. Every day that goes by, every product that gets opened up, and you see a 363 on the box numbers. I see another 1/1 Young Guns Gold Outburst pulled. Like, for example, the Lane Hudson was pulled and sold. It's just like, has a Bedard actually been pulled? You know? But, all right, pack 1. Spectrum of Sebastian Aho, Carter Verhaeghe. So how these work again, just a quick little refresher here. I need a decoy. Just a quick little refresher on these. At the end of the break, we'll do a left, middle, right. Whatever, if it lands on left, it'd go to the Bolts. Middle would go to the Panthers. Right would go to the Panthers, just because it's the easiest way to do those. And Future Watch of Luke Phillip. This will be in the Chicago random. That is out of focus. Now it's in focus. 1 second. Love a camera that doesn't like to autofocus properly. All right. That's fine. And the trick with SP Authentic this year has just been saving those last 2 packs, because they've generally had the autographs. Aiden McDonough, Henry Thrun for the Sharks, to 199 on the numbered green Future Watch. Nothing like spectacular, but it's a numbered Future Watch, so. And then Vasilevsky on the limited. Yeah, it's definitely very risk reward this year. Pretty much comes down to hitting Bedard. We have a goal. No, we have an autograph for the Minnesota Wild. A little bit of a bummed corner on that guy, but Joel Eriksson Ek. All right. That corner is not exactly in the best of shape, but it is an on-card autograph that does happen from time to time, so. Eriksson Ek. Tage Thompson, so Blues, Sabres, and Chandler Stevenson. All right, the autograph being there makes me want to go down the left side here. Ekholm, so Nashville, Edmonton. Oh, this is a double one. So Fantilli on the pageantry, and a Bedard. This is probably, 110. On the red Future Watch. So that is the first Bedard for the random. It's nothing major, but hey, it's still something. And then the Fantilli, we'll make a second pile just for the same stuff. So we've got 1 Bedard red at least. That's more than what we had in the first case we did. Green collabs of Hurdle and Eklund, Will Cooley and Alex Tuck. Larkin DeBrincat, Perbix, and Boldy for the Wild. Bolts on the Larkin DeBrincat, and Perbix is for the, or Perbix is for the Bolts. Yeah, that would make more sense. Words. Svozil on the blue, freshman focus for the Blue Jackets, Middlestat for the Sabres, and Ludwig for the Penguins. Benson on the freshman focus for the Sabres, Kessel, and Beecher for the Bruins. Kessel is for the Blues. We should have 1 more autograph on this side. Hopefully. Oh! Johnny, got your own little box of autographs here. Owen Beck Future Watch autograph for the Habs. You hit both autos with your 2 teams. Congratulations on getting the good part of the box of SP Authentic for yourself. Ridley Gregg and Peltier. And looks like we got a Spectrum here. Brock Faber, also for the Minnesota Wild. So you got, I mean, legitimately, I think you got 3 of the 3 best cards in the entire box. I think the bounty's closed I'm not sure. Keller and Cooley for the Yotes, and Safkowski on the limited red for the Habs. So, I mean, box 1 was Beck's not a bad Future Watch autograph to get. Habs, decent player. The Faber Spectrum would have been a little bit better earlier, but it is what it is. All right, 2-2. It's funny how the autographs are always back to back in this. For the St. Louis Blues, this is pretty sick. The inscribed Sign of the Times gold of Torrey Krug, or I guess gold or black. It might be black, with Rocket Man. Torrey Krug 249. That's a cool card. That is a cool card. Is it high valued? No, but it's cool. I like the ink on it. It's really cool. So, and it's for a team that you wouldn't expect to hit. Duchesne. So again, this card would be Colorado, Ottawa, Nashville on the random. Marchand. Really weird how it's Nashville, to be completely honest, because he was Dallas all year last year. Jesper Bratt on the Spectrum, Owen Beck, and Luke Hughes. We'll put the Luke Hughes up there. Is this going to be an autograph? Wyatt Kaiser for Chicago. So that's in the random. Whoever wins Chicago will get the Wyatt Kaiser autograph. So that's a nice little bonus. So there's 2 decent afterthought prizes. Or not afterthought, but Cooley on the freshman focus, Ryan Johnson on the red Future Watch. Heiskanen, Robertson, Rogie Vachon, and Nick Suzuki. Marcia So, again, this will be random. If we do hit an autograph one, that'll be randomed off separately. Rantanen for the Avs, Kelman for the Yotes. Just because the autograph ones are super rare and a little bit more high valued. So whenever we hit like a super high valued one, we'll be a little bit more precautious with it. Reinhardt, Denisenko, and Winterton. I forgot Winterton's in this. Peltier on the green freshman focus, Casper, and Lafreniere. His draft class is finally starting to pop off. Byfield's doing really well. He's doing really well. Dewar for the Flames, Peltier for the Flames, Samoskevich for the Panthers. So, nice to see. Let's go with this pack first, because it had the Spectrum last time. So, oh, no, I guessed wrong. Well, Ben Myers, Sign of the Times for the Avalanche. It's going to be a 4-auto box. Ben Myers for the Avs. Collabs of Farabee and Frost for the Flyers, and Crosby for the Penguins. It might not be. Oh, freshman focus of Nestorenko. Future icon of Logan Cooley for the Yotes. It's just had a numbered card in the other slot. So, Cooley on the future icon. I wish these cards had like just a little bit more pizzazz to them, a little bit more foil, and Markstrom on the limited red. Well, Sean, you got the first box of like legitimately, the first box had the Eriksson has a damaged corner, but yeah, the Beck Future Watch autograph, and that. And then you got a Faber Spectrum FX, which, like, you got the 3 best cards out of box 1. So you got an SP Authentic box for the price of 2 boxes, essentially. Or the price of, like, 2 spots. And Beck's not a bad Future Watch auto to get either, right? So that'd be pretty happy. 2 spots, 2 autographs. I mean, you're generally looking at 8 autographs in the break. So with 2 spots, you're hoping to get one, not guaranteed. Matt Murray, Spectrum of McDavid, and David Gust on the Future Watch. Evolve of Tarasenko, Line on the limited to 99 for the Blue Jackets. Stamkos for the Bolts. All right, that third pack's been an autograph sometimes. Letang, Carlson on the collaborations, Levi for the Sabres, and Gruden for the Penguins. Farrell on the freshman focus, Nurse for the Oilers, JT Miller for the Canucks. Luke Hughes for the Devils, Makar for the Avs, and Brock Besser for the Canucks. Man, that hit that Jeannot put on him yesterday was garbage. Just garbage. Should be an easy 5-game, like minimum 5-game suspension for hits like that nowadays. Collabs of Kopitar Byfield, nice for the Leafs, and Edvinsson for the Red Wings. Edvinsson's been very, very good lately for them. And Bergeron on the Evolve for the Bruins, Coronado for the Flames, Levi on the red for the Sabres. They have struggled mightily this year. All right. See what we're gonna get here. Got something different. Curated signatures to 299 of Peyton Krebs for the Sabres. Those are kind of neat looking. Not the best player to get, even though I've really liked Krebs, like in junior and stuff. He just hasn't fully lived up to the hype yet. Cole Gutman, Kaprizov. Get the Future Watch. Oh, another Hab. Sean Farrell for the Habs. I think you're good for the breaks today. 3 Future Watch autographs. Or, well, 2 Future Watch autographs and an extra auto. That's pretty sick. McCann and Fantilli on the red. Thanks, Fantilli. Better than nothing. And last pack here. So this isn't guaranteed to be an autograph. It's probably the Spectrum. Ridley Gregg on the Spectrum Future Watch for the Senators. McKinnon, Rantanen, and Pavelski. Honestly, Owen Beck is like... I think if they had him in the AHL for development rather than the OHL, it would have been better for him. But like, he's solid. Same with Farrell. Like, solid. There is upside there. It's just like, I don't know. They haven't progressed as well as like a lot of people expected them to. But at the end of the day, they're Habs Future Watches, and if you're gonna get a hit from any team, you want Habs. All right, final box of the first half here. Pretty solid. Horvat, Barzell, Konechny, and Brock Faber on the red. Only the one Bedard, but Chicago's got a base Future Watch autograph, so That spot's got some meat to it. Hedman, Sergachev, Mintyukov, and Pettersson. Pettersson kind of looks better. Ask why is what? Sorry, it's just trying to remember what I was talking about. Casper, Hirose, Pospisil for like their development or the OHL stuff. Why he has to be in the OHL. Lacombe, Mintyukov to $3.99. Not bad. Oh, why getting Habs is the best? Getting Habs is the best because Habs cards will all like legitimately any single Habs rookie the minute they start to do well spikes more than every single other player in hockey cards. Rupe hints, by the way, for the Stars. There is a thing called the Habs tax because every single time, like if you're to take two players that are literally the exact same, like carbon copies of each other, and you put them in Montreal and you put them in even Toronto, Vancouver, Chicago, New York, any other place really, especially for the mid-tier guys. I mean, the top tier guys, it also still applies, but just not to the same extent. People will generally spend more on the Habs that have upside than any other player. Miller on the Evolve, Krebs, and Knashko. It has been a thing for a long time. My favorite example of it is Louis LeBlanc and the hype he had. Miralainen for the Senators, Ruse for Chicago, and Brock Nelson for the Islanders. He had an out of 99 rookie patch auto in the cup, and it was almost just like, that is just purely because of Montreal hype. Stutzla Giroux on the blue, Sillinger for the Blue Jackets, Drew Hellison for the Ducks. But yeah, the Habs are tend to sell well. This top pack hasn't been an autograph super often. It's been a Spectrum, so of course it's going to be an autograph here. It's a retro. Aatu Ratu on the 2013-14 design for the Islanders. Vinny Desharnais for the Oilers, and Gensel for the Penguins. Man, there is a chance that those were all three current Canucks on their former teams, but Gensel, I don't know if he was ever really going to sign in Vancouver, but you know. This one's always been an autograph as well. Ooh. It's the Mystic Black Future Watch autograph, I think. So we'll go here. Or it's something black at least. Afinaseyev to $9.99 for the Predators on the Future Watch autograph. I'd like to get an inscribed one today. Daniel Gushin on the red freshman focus. Aatu Ratu he's fine. Gushin for the Sharks. I don't think he's going to be in Luneau for the Ducks. He's fine. I don't know what his actual upside is. Like, I don't think he's going to be a first line type player, but he might be like a solid second liner. So, all right, here we go. Nick Schmaltz for the Coyotes on the update from last year, I think, Mystic Black. That is a sick looking card. For the Coyotes. Yep, update from 22-23. I love these. They're just so cool looking. All right, couple cards left here. Then we got a random to do. Well, we got two randoms to do. We got the Evolves, and we've got the stuff Timo Meier on the Evolve, and Larkin for the Red Wings. All right. Oh, don't worry. I like questions being asked, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move the base cards. You'll put them here. And then we will go ahead and go to Bedard cards. We'll list them out. That's the Future Watch red. And then we'll need a left, right, middle. I don't know why I say it left, right, middle rather than left, middle, right. My brain just breaks with that. All right, and then list of Bedard cards. Chicago and the Future Watch Red. And then the list of teams. Alrighty, I think we are all set up here. All right, random time. So insert is like anything that's not a base card. So like the limited reds or well, these are parallels because it's a base parallel, but it's um like a different. It's essentially just a shorter printed base card. Same with the blues are technically a parallel. They're both technically also inserts, but inserts are for to like non-base. Like so, the evolves are a good example where it's like it's not part of the base set. Don't feel embarrassed about that. It's definitely very confusing if like you're not familiar with it at first. So, all right. So 3 times on the evolves, whatever it ends up being is who it'll go to. Once, twice, third time. Right. So it goes to the team on the right. All right. Let's put this down here. So that means I'll show an example after we're done the Bedard random here. But so 3 times. Once, twice, third time. So we got Future Watch Red on top, Chicago on the bottom. Honestly, it probably is about even money on what you want here. If anything, you might want just the Future Watch autograph. So once, twice, third time, St. Louis and Colorado. So St. Louis gets the Future Watch Red, and Colorado gets Chicago. All right. So and just like back to the evolves here 1 second. So for example, they go to the right, which means Timo Meier goes to the Devils here. If we have another one, it's got more teams, but like the JT Miller would go to the Canucks type of thing. So just kind of simplifies it rather than doing 80 randoms at the end of a break. But all right, recap time in terms of stuff that we got on this break. Overall, it was like fine. We had Faber and Fantilli, red on Fantilli and Spectrum on Faber. Wyatt Kaiser on the Future Watch. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just gonna finish this up quickly, but Mintikov on the blue, Cooley on the Future Icon, and Henry Thrun on the green. We hit a Bedard red. We hit an Afanaseyev Future Watch regular. We actually had a lot of base Future Watches. Ratu on the retro, curated signatures of Krebs, and Sign of the Times of Ben Myers. And we hit Owen Beck, Sean Farrell Future Watch autographs. Not the worst ones to get. Eriksson Ek on the base. The Torrey Krug Rocket Man inscribed Sign of the Times is pretty cool, but I don't know. I'm personally a fan of these Mystic Black Future Watch autographs. They're just super sick. So that's my pick for hit of the break. All right. Up next is 476. All right. Give me a couple of minutes here. I just heard a weird beep. Just all right. We're back. I figured out what it was. All right. Yeah. I mean, I think your technical odds of hitting a Bedard Future Watch are like one in a lot. They're pretty rare. So I would put like a number on it, but I honestly haven't did the math. I've seen people throw like one in. I've seen people do like 1 in 61 cases, but I don't know if that's inners or masters. So that's good. This is good. But yeah. So probably like 2 minutes till the next break. All right. Delete. Breaks 476. I generally, so that one I wasn't really like checking for anything, but it was that's just a lot of mental stuff. But honestly, eBay, eBay is always your best. Like not always, but generally your best bet. And then for checklist, it's like Beckett's really only your best bet at this point. So, but yeah, I'm assuming that the one you got is oh, this person's bought cards from me before that listed this one. That's kind of funny. It's numbered out of 99. All right. That's good. That's good. Let me get a new random.org up. And here we go. Next break, 476. All right. Bring these into focus so it's not as bad. Something like that. Good enough. Hey everybody, welcome back to group break number 476. Today we have the second half of the SP Authentic case. This is group break, obviously 476, 4 boxers, SP Authentic. Same thing as all of our previous SP Authentic breaks, where all of the evolves are going to be left, right. All of the base evolves are going to be left, right, middled, randomed at the end. Any autograph ones, or if there's like for some reason a numbered one or printing plate, will be randomed off separately. And then Bedard stuff is individually randomed off, as well as the Chicago Blackhawks at the end of the break, just how we've been doing it for all 2023-24 products, essentially. So 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. Good luck. The first half was okay. Nothing spectacular. Like, no big name, I would say. Our best Future Watch auto was probably Owen Beck. So, got the Nick Schmaltz Mystic Black. But, all right. Here we go. 3 times on the names. Once, twice, third time. Edward on top, Kyle on the bottom. And then 3 times on the teams. Once, twice, third time, Toronto on top, Tampa Bay on the bottom. Doug, let's see if you avoided Columbus. Avon did incognito for the randoms too. Edward with the Leafs, Sean with the Flames, Josh with the Philadelphia Flyers, Doug with the Vegas Golden Knights, Peter with the Ducks, Leonard with the Red Wings, Jeff with the Devils, Francois with the St. Louis Blues, Kyle with the Carolina Hurricanes, Johnny with the Penguins, Kevin with the Stars, Brent with the Islanders. We have Kiefer with the Wild. We have Brandon with the Jets, Chris with the Florida Panthers, Steve with the Sharks, Raymond with the Avs, Josh with the Columbus Blue Jackets, Doug, you have the Sabres, Amit with the Kings, Kevin with the Habs, Jean-Francois with the Canucks, Sean with the Kraken, Kevin with the Oilers, Jason with the Coyotes, Sam with the Rangers, Braden with the Bruins, Patty with the Capitals, Kevin with the Senators, Harris with the Predators, and Kyle with the Lightning. Sean, you know what's wild is that just from your first break alone, you technically like have done better than what you get in an average box. You got 3 autographs, and it's like when the boxes came out, at least we were at 484 on the boxes, but you know, they're like 600 as pre-sale, so it's like you got better than a box for probably half the price of release day at least. So not from us, but from other places. All right. Let me get the team viewer set up here. So like compared to, obviously value wise, the cards might not be there, but compared to like what box price is, you did pretty good. Calgary is, if you're wondering about Calgary, Calgary has been one of the higher quantity teams that we've done. So like you should get cards with them, and then your other team is Seattle. They're fine. They've got Cartier, Winterton, Riker, Evans, so a few rookies that I actually like. Yeah. They're both like top, I'd say Seattle's a borderline top 10 team. Calgary's probably on like just outside the top 5, but they're up there. So, all right, team view, correct. All right, here we go. Box 1. Good luck, everybody. Again, hopefully we get some cool stuff. I would really like to see one of those, you know, Bedard Future Watch autographs. I mean, we'll take the patch autograph. I don't think I haven't seen the 1-on-1 patch auto be pulled yet, so maybe that's what we're gonna get today. All right, pack 1. Oop! I just whacked the crap out of the camera. Pack 1, box 1. Got our Spectrum to start us off here. Seagrass Carlson, Crosby on the Spectrum, and Bolduc for the Islanders. Let's go ahead and let's grab these guys. And just the Bolduc there. Put them there. Base cards. It's one of the things like that's wild about breaking sometimes is like, you know, yeah, you may not have gotten the cards that are worth the money. And I mean, it's like a regular box, right? You can open up the box and you just get nothing. But like every once in a while, you'll just be like, man, I got a lot of cards. They didn't add up to much, but I got a lot. So Carlson for the random. So again, left, middle, right, sorry. Senators, Sharks, Penguins. Well, there's a Bedard pageantry. Clevin on the red. But yeah, like you honestly did really good in that first break. Like better than what I think you could reasonably expect heading into a break. Rusek, Aiden McDonough on the blue, 2/399 for the Canucks. And Ottinger for the Stars. Like a reasonable expectations for an SP Authentic break this year, like for a half case, is maybe an autograph if you're lucky, and then 4 or 5 cards. Hopefully, getting a cool parallel. Hirose, Desharnais, and Rosen. Couple Canucks, or sorry, well, a couple Canucks in the break so far, but be interesting to see if Akito Hirose makes his way back up with the club. Bo Horvat, so again, left, middle, right, random. Later, pageantry, Crosby, Caulfield for the Habs. Yeah, it'd be nice to see one of the top guys on a Future Watch auto in this half, because it feels like we're due. Benson, Cousins, Ehlers for the Jets, Aho for the Hurricanes. We are due. Mintkov, red of Greg, and Laferriere for the Kings. Laferriere's been very good for them. All right, well, we have one of those out of 299 curated, I think. Oh no, it's out of 25. Lafreniere for the Rangers. That's kind of sick. Who had him? Sam. Not the, like, best card in the world, but hey. Freshman focus of Wolf and Seth Jarvis for the Hurricanes. I feel like this is going to be a Spectrum. I don't know why. I just got that feeling. Bobby McMahon for the Leafs. Bolduc and Ovechkin. And I think we have a retro. Nick Swaney, $3.99 for the Wild. I mean, not who you want to see, but an auto 25 from SP Authentics pretty good. So O'Reilly on the Evolve and Leo Carlson on the red for the Ducks. There we go. All right. Box 3. Box 2 of the break, but box 3. We did odds and evens again. So there weren't any 4 auto boxes, which is nice. Oh, that's just an autograph on the back of Alex Newhook for the Habs. Man, the Habs and the Master would have been sick. 3 autographs. The Authentics are nice looking cards too. Not the best player, but cool looking card. Toffoli on the Evolve and Gallagher for the Habs. Yeah, the Habs would have absolutely crushed a Master of this. Slavkovsky, Caulfield on the Collabs, Leo Carlson for the Ducks, and Noah Cates for the Flyers. I had to put Noah Cates there. All right. Pageantry. Wyatt Kaiser for Chicago, Berggren and Cole McCord for the Canucks. Kesselring for the Yotes, Zuccarello for the Wild, Byram for the Avs. Yuri Patera for Vegas, JT Miller for the Canucks, and Will Cooley on the red for the Rangers. After this break, we have the case of 24-25 Series 1. Korchinski. So this will be a random at the end with all the other Chicago cards. Zook for the... That's weird. It's an extra card. Solani and Savoy. Zook for the Evolve, which will be a random. This is a weird box. Pedersen Hughes on the collabs. Beniers for the Kraken, and Gaizo for the Predators. That's a retro. Vincent Iorio to 399 for the Washington Capitals. On the retro Future Watch. Collabs, Kreider, and Panarin. Riker Evans on the red. Boop. I don't know why I'm opening up this pack. It's going to have the autograph. Oh, no, it has a Spectrum. Okay. Trust the gut, I guess. Beecher, Clevin, Marner. And last pack here. This probably is an auto, but isn't guaranteed. Oh, it's something fancy. Ginning and a Quinn Hughes hollow foil. Hughes hollow foil. So do they match this to the team's colors? I don't know, but it's kind of sick. So we got the Pasternak, and that was gold. I like when they do more stuff like this, but yeah, cool looking card. Hughes for the Canucks on the hollow foil. So we did get our 2 autographs. We just also got cool little short print insert there. Saros on the red. So not the best box, but cool card. We got to see a Bedard here, though, right? All right. We at least have 1 Bedard for the random. Better than no Bedards. This is box 5 that in the case that was 55 on the serial number, so I got a good feeling about this box, you know? Poitras, Kempa. Oh, there's a Bedard. This is number 200. So this one will not have autograph variations, but it will have numbered and stuff. They do the top player twice for whatever reason in SP Authentic. I really don't get it, but they do it. So I'm not going to complain when it's Connor Bedard either. So Kuznetsov, Oshie, Cheevers, and Clayton Keller. Cooley, Juracek, and Matty Nice. I like Matthew Nice. He's a good little player. Haven't seen a patch yet from this inner. Eichel on the Evolve, Dakota Joshua for the Canucks, and Serta for the Panthers. Honestly, I haven't seen a ton of Dakota Joshua Canucks like inserts and stuff, so cool seeing that. Always nice when you get some different players in sets. Oh, freshman focus green of Bedard. All right. All right, this break's kind of heating up a little bit. Not that any of these are big money cards, but the greens are very short print. So Cartier for the Kraken and Brent Burns for the Hurricanes. If I see a patch in one of these packs, we'll save it for the end of the box. I think this is one of those, yeah. Gruden on the Spectrums, and Carlson Letang, and Kent Johnson. Another Spectrum here. Jordan Kyrou, Hughes, and Yuri Patera. Yuri Patera. You know what? Let's go to this pack. I think it might be, actually, that might be a throw because we got both Spectrums there, but Is it a throw? Ooh, it is because it's an autograph. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's the right call because the better autograph will be in another pack. But Jonathan Gruden for the Penguins. Svozil and Raphael Lavoie for the Oilers on the red. Base. This is just the blue parallel. Iorio. Well, Dustin Wolf to $3.99. It's a numbered card of a decent one, which isn't, I mean, again, sale value wise, they don't sell very well, but they're at least tougher to hit. Flurry for the Habs, or why did I just say Flurry for the Habs? Flurry for the Wild. And this should be an autograph. Oh, hello. For the Columbus Blue Jackets, pageantry auto of Adam Fantilli. Josh. There you go. I think you are in YouTube chat right now. Nice little Adam Fantilli pageantry auto. Assuming that's probably some sort of short print. Verhage on the Evolve and Mr. Zach Hyman on the red. Yeah, nice Fantilli pageantry. All right, final box. So box 555 was actually kind of nice. The two Bedards, the Fantilli autograph. You take that. That's a win. But let's see. Let's see a win here. We don't want to stop just at those. Beniers McCann, Stützle on the Spectrum, and Marco Casper on the red. Coronado for the Flames, Dion for the Kings, Kopanen for the Bruins. Fantilli and Laine on the collabs. Kachuk for the Senders, Kadri for the Flames. Again, the Flames just have volume in this. They're the most consistent team between the two halves last time, and it feels like they're going to be the same. Askarov, Dufour, and Logan Cooley on the limited red. You know what? We're hitting good reds at least. We got John Beecher, Connor Dewar, and Simon Nemec. Nemec is also a good red. Pavelski with Simon Edvinsson and Mr. Perfetti. All right, we want one like huge hit. I know the Fantilli's sick, but we need one really big one. Dufour? Well, here's another Fantilli to this one to $1.99 on the green Future Watch. I mean, hey, if you're getting a numbered card, getting Adam Fantilli on the green is not the worst. And Kachuk. We got 3 packs to go here. Do any of these feel thicker than the others? All right, what are we looking at here? Spectrum. Lucas Rusek with a Faber and a The Nuge for the Oilers. All right. Feel like this is going to be the worst of the two autographs, and I feel like I was right. Chandler Stevenson for Vegas. All right. So we're left with the Future Watch autograph. That is guaranteed to be our final autograph. The question remains is who will it be? Kopanen and Norris, by the way. Who will the last pack have No patches in this half, or in this entire case. Barkov, Gushin. And, well, right team, not the right player. Michael Kesselring to 399 on the Future Watch autograph. Honestly, that inner case, the laugh is sick, the Fantilli's cool, but like, man, no, our biggest name base Future Watch is Owen Beck. So, plus side is that we have 3 Chicago, well, 3 cards for the Bedard random. So let me go ahead and get that set up. We'll get the Evolve random set up, and then we will do the recap here. So, and I just got to move the base cards. That way I can type. All right, we have Pageantry, Limited Red, number 200, and Freshman Focus Green. Yeah, not gonna lie, it's kind of wild seeing no patches in an inner. I'm just checking to see how much the Freshman Focus Green is. It might actually be a half decent card. Yeah, like anywhere between someone paid way too much for one of them, but that is the deal with these. So, all right, Evolve is left, middle, right. Bedard cards. I can't see past my monitor or my mic arm. And teams. All right. So here we go, random time. 3 times for the Evolves. Once, twice. 3rd time, left gets it. So left gets all the Evolves. And then, there we go. And then the order of the Bedard cards, we had the Pageantry, the Limited Red 200, and the Freshman Focus. Once, twice, 3rd time. Did we? We had to fit other Chicago cards, but if we didn't, then we didn't. And 3 times on teams. Once, twice. 3rd time, Vancouver, Montreal, Winnipeg, and Washington. Vancouver gets the Limited Red. Freshman Focus Green goes to the Montreal Canadiens. Chicago gets the Jets, the Jets get Chicago, and the Pageantry goes to the Capitals. So, recap time. I mean, Bedard cards. Obviously, the Freshman Focus Green might end up being the best one. Other autographs, Kesselring, Retro to $3.99, Stevenson, Gruden to $6.99, Ario to $3.99, Newhook, and then Sweeney to $3.99. No true, like, this year Future Watch autographs in this half, which is kind of not the best, but our numbered Future Watches were Fantilli, Dustin Wolf, and Aiden McDonough. What else did we get? We got the Quinn Hughes Holofoil. Pretty cool card. Like the look of these. It's definitely cooler in person, I think, than on camera. The left autograph to 25 is pretty sick, just not like the biggest thing, but hit of the break, and honestly, hit of the case is the Fantilli Pageantry auto. So that is group break 476. Up next is 477. All right. Well, that half had the best autograph. but also had worse base Future Watch autographs. So like, yeah. Honestly, like we don't have a ton of extra stuff hanging around. It's like, um, might be able to do a couple base cards and stuff, like top up your package with base cards depending on how full stuff is. But, um, yeah, generally we'll only make exceptions in like if you had an extremely bad break type of thing. No, the 477's all sold out too. Legitimately, every single break sold out at like essentially 255. It was wild. So I gotta get set up for it. So give me a minute here. I actually don't have a garbage bag. I kind of need one of. Oh, I do have a garbage bag. Look at me being smart and prepared. As long as this doesn't have a hole in it. I don't think it does. Okay, it has a hole in it, but that hole is from a thing with tiny paws and claws. Alright. Those are all good. Yeah, no worries. Like you honestly, like you did really, really, really well for the spots that you had and like the price you paid relative to what you got compared to getting a single box of it. You actually did very good. I'd be shocked if you ended up with a less than a box worth of cards, like a full box worth of cards from that, because it was a very overall very good break for you. So, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Top loaders. Sleeves. Oh, I have a pack of. Cool. Did I fix this to 477? Nice. So, final break of the night. Thanks everyone for filling the breaks. Next week's breaks will be posted on Tuesday. They will be happening Friday and Saturday. One break Friday, one break Saturday. Friday will be probably at 2 p.m. and Saturday will probably be at 11. It'll be an hour inside of the show opening up. So, yeah, it's really all there is to it. All right, those are good. I need decoys. And remember to separate the gaming XP cards, and then I need to get the right list. So give me a couple of minutes here. Today is the 8th. And let's copy the names into here. All right. Let's close this off. Random.org. And we are all ready to go. All right, good luck, everybody. Hey everyone, welcome to group break number 477. We are on to a case of 2425 Upper Deck Series 1. Obviously the Lane Hudson Outburst Gold's been pulled, but hey, there's still some cool stuff left in this. So yeah, 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. Good luck. And just as a usual note for this break, the gaming PvPs will just be done via left-right random at the end of the break. For any non-numbered ones. Numbered ones we'll do individually. So, here we go. Sean, for new breaks, it's typically they get posted on Wednesdays. But it kind of depends on the week. I kind of want to start trying to change them to maybe being like once the breaks end Friday, if all the breaks fill, we post them then type of thing. Because I think that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, once, twice, third time, just so then like people who are here in chat kind of get the first dibs at them, and yeah, but we'll see. So normally it's Wednesdays. Next week will be Tuesday, and then moving forward it might change. So, all right, 3 times on the teams. Once, twice, third time. And honestly, the best way is just to be subscribed to the email list for, I don't know if there's a group break specific option, but yeah, that's generally one of the best ways. So here we go. Kevin with the Rangers, Sam with the Avs, Johnny with the Jets, Brandon with the Flames, Kevin with the Blue Jackets, Chris with the Vegas Gold Knights, Eric with the Canucks, Kyle with the Senators, Jean-Francois with the Panthers, Kevin with the Stars and the Wild, Patty with the Bolts, Amit with the Islanders, Kyle with the Devils, Brandon with the Kraken, Jeff with the Bruins, Bill with the Habs, Carl with the Detroit Red Wings, Chris with the Utah Hockey Club, Dante with the Pittsburgh Penguins, Carl with the Kings, Brandon with the Ducks, Brian with the Philadelphia Flyers, Jason with the Nashville Predators, Dante with the Carolina Hurricanes, David with the Chicago Blackhawks, Steve with the Sabres, Bill with the Capitals, Francois with the St. Louis Blues, Peter with the Oilers, Kyle with the Sharks, and Leonard with the Leafs. There are your teams. And let me go ahead and get them copied here. And we will go to the team viewer, paste them in, change it so it's actually Utah. Looks correct. All right. There's the team viewer. Everything again should be correct. If not, we always go by the random results. It's just something somehow messed up between Photoshop and Excel. So let's get started. It's what, 4:40? God, it honestly feels like 6:30 to me. I wish they would make it so that we were just on daylight standards time all the time. Because I like, it not being dark at 4 o'clock at night. All right, boxes can fall down. Da 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 da. Come on. There we go. All right, we're empty. Let's go ahead and put them this way. So what are we hoping to pull today? We're hoping to pull a good numbered Young Guns And I want to see an Outburst Red. Those are my goals for the break. Those are the goals. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Box 1. As per usual, all Young Guns will get sleeved and top loaded at the end of the break. Yeah. And we're going to end up ripping and stacking these in groups of 6. This is box 110. Sure, that can be recycling. All right, here we go. Box 1, first half. Let's go. Kyle Connor on the Outburst. PvP. So again, this will be a left-right random at the end of the break. So left would go obviously to San Jose, right would go to Vegas. Darnay for the Oilers. Clear cut of Carlo for the Bruins. Svechnikov on the canvas and Justin Brazeau on the Young Guns. You know, I'll put them there. Not a bad one to get. Draisaitl on the Breaking News, Forsberg for the Predators, and Kadri for the Flames. Aimbot Speckles. That's what I was going to do. I was going to do the these all separate. Aimbots of Rantanen. Crozier for the Bolts. Crosby for the Penguins. Because it really helps me when I'm sorting later. Barbashev on the canvas for Vegas. Hofer for the Blues. Co-op of Aho and Svechnikov. We got a retro Young Guns of Patrick Kane for Chicago. Still love these. They're very cool. Dubé for the Capitals. Demko for the Canucks. Should be back in a month or so. All right. First half. Yeah. I think this is still overall pretty solid rookie crop. I know everyone's kind of just like, oh, it's going to be meh, but it'll still be good. Series 2 honestly has a chance to be better than Series 2 this year, just without Bedard, but that might make the product overall better because people aren't hyped out as much. All right, here we go. Toffoli for the Kings, Cam Crowdy for the Utah, and Kaprizov for the Wild. McDavid on the Dazzlers for the Oilers, Fabry for the Red Wings, and PvP of Uyghur Hughes. Quinn Hughes has leveled up again this year, man. Dude is unreal. Maverick, high gloss. Marcus Pettersson to 10 for the Penguins. High glosses are pretty tough to hit. You know what? We'll take that. That satisfies the Outburst Red or better requirement. Honestly, player I'd like to see the Canucks go out and get. Not just for the name. Maverick Bourque, good Young Gun, and Kaprizov. But man, like, if you haven't watched the Canucks this year, try and watch a Canucks game just to see how insane Quinn Hughes is. A-lines for the Oilers. Still really annoys me that this card just doesn't have McDavid on it for whatever reason. FOV of Jack Hughes and Cousins on the checkpoint. Charlie Coyle with the puppy on the canvas. Dustin Brown on the retro Young Guns. And then Gauthier Stankoven on the checklist. So again, how we always do the checklist is that if we get 2 of the base, both people get one. If we only get one, it'll be a random. If we get one and say like a high gloss or a different parallel, we'll random off the better one and the loser will get the worst. If we get two base and then like one high end one, we'll random off the higher end one and both people will get one of the lower end one. So pretty straightforward. Try to make it as even as possible. Speckle, PvP, Doughty, Tkachuk, Byfield on the XP, and Brat on the portraits. Box 1 done. Need to take some base card boxes in. All right, box 2. Uh, 95 on the box numbers. All right, here we go. And Barry Clark's been sick for the Kings to start the year. Still not super high on him long term, but never know. All right, case hit. Matthew Tkachuk, Pink Dazzlers. Caden Gooley and Matt Rempe on the Young Guns for the Rangers. O'Reilly on the Breaking News for the Predators. McDavid on the FOV and Crosby for the Penguins. Dubois on the Upper Silver. Jones Forsberg on the PvP. And Schneider for the Rangers. Checkpoints of Ethan Bear on the Sparkles. Lucas Cormier on the Young Guns. And Mark Scheifele on the Aimbots for the Jets. Garland for the Canucks. Also been very good this year. JT Miller, Elias Pettersson, Brock Besser on the A-Lines. Kucherov Point. Got that lotto line up there. Brock Nelson, Gage Gonsalves, and a portraits question mark of Jeremy Swayman. All right, next half. Let's see what's hiding in here. Nicholas Backstrom on the Young Guns renewed. Kustendinov for the Wild. And Jack Hughes on the Aimbots. Dazzlers of Kopitar for the Kings. Burakovsky for the Kraken. And Wilson Aho on the PvP. Ooh, population count 500. Hellebuck for the Jets. With Nikita Chibrikov for the Jets behind it. Do we have a triple Jets pack? Do we have a triple Jets pack? We do! Hellebuck for the Jets. Okposo, Matthews, and McNabb. Ridley Gregg on the canvas. Mr. Ryan Getzlaf on the retro. And Zach Dean for the Blues. XP of Svetch on the Sparkles. Hedman for the Bolts. And Dobson for the Islanders. All right, box 2 is done. I think that was a little bit more interesting than box 1. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Got the camera tightened up a little bit. Notice it was moving. All right. Box 3. I'd like to see a Hudson here. Give me a lane. Here we go. Outburst of Couture, PvP of McTavish Keller, and Perfetti for the Jets. Black and white canvas, Giroux. Forrester for the Flyers, Kuznetsov for the Wild. Drew Doughty, Dylan Larkin, Jacques. Sparkles of Pasta on the aimbots. There's a Stankoven. Nice one there for the Stars. Again, I think he ends up being the second most popular player from this set, but probably like, I don't know, it's close. Stützle for the Senators on the regular aimbots. Ovechkin, A-lines for the Ducks, Kaprizov, Eriksson, Ek. Evgeny Malkin on the retro, Brennan Othman, and Mark Stone on the portraits. Yeah, I like Stankoven's game. Always have. Don't get why he went. Well, I get why he went so late because he's short, and for whatever reason, people just were just like, yeah, maybe not. But dude's been good his entire career. Still continues to be good. And probably will be good for a very long time. Dallas was one of those teams that looked for, I don't know, a while that they were going to be kind of amped, but then they had one just absolutely insane draft when they got Heiskanen, Ottinger. Like that draft just absolutely has carried them. Perron for the Red Wings, Tkachuk, and Cizikas. Canvas of Quinn Hughes, Erik Karlsson on the Young Guns, and Mukhamadullin on the Young Guns for the Sharks. PvP of Ovechkin, Karlsson, Caulfield, and Pettersson. Patrice Bergeron, Fedotov, and Jason Robertson. Nice Bergeron there. Fedotov's selling half decent so far too, so. Dazzlers of Beniers, Kyle Connor, and Larkin McKinnon. Oh, red breaking news of Tristan Jarry, $2.99. Unfortunately, it hasn't been that great. But hey, it's a number card. Jesper Wallstedt on the Young Guns. My favorite goalie from the crop. My favorite goalie not in the NHL. And a JT Miller portraits for the Canucks. There's box 3. And just base cards. On to box 4. Here we go. 554 on the box number. And let's hope for something sick. All right, let's see, because we've been averaging, I think, 3 deluxes, 1 exclusives, and then like a numbered Young Guns per case so far. So hopefully it keeps up that way. I really like that ratio breakdown. Pionk for the Jets, PvP, Ovechkin, and Carlson. Ethan Bear for the Capitals on the checkpoint. Clear cut of Ferraro. Rasmus Dahlin for the Sabres, Mason Morelli for the Vegas Golden Knights. McDavid for the Oilers, Panarin for the Rangers, and McDavid for the Oilers. Cernak with another Maverick Bork. Well, Dallas, you got your Young Guns. And Nylander for the Leafs. Stützle, Nemec, and Hughes Bratt. McKinnon on the Young Guns renewed. Scott Morrow for the Hurricanes, and Carter Verhaeghe. Young Guns reneweds are really cool. I know value-wise they've just been kind of like slowly, steadily dropping, but really cool cards. All right. See what's hiding in here. What's going to be our numbered card for this box? A-Lines for the Ducks, Oilers of Draisaitl on the gaming card, and Cernak for the Bolts. Gerard, Skinner, and Poland. Pastrnak, Leon Draisaitl, and Alex Ovechkin. Brett Mertz, James Malatesta, and David Pastrnak. All right, let's see. We got a Thatcher Demko Dazzlers, a Zook on the canvas, and a Doughty Tkachuk on the PvP. We got a pop count. Mason McTavish to 1,000, Liam Ogren on the Young Guns, and Austin Matthews on the portraits. 2 pop counts. It feels like you get 3 per case pretty consistently. Another stack of base cards. And we'll move the inserts out of the way too while we're at it. Go ahead and grab them here. There we go. All right. Box. What box are we on? 5? 5. I can count. All right. Let's get it started. Hopefully we heat up a little bit in this break. Only the one Stankoven well set. Like, it hasn't been bad. It's just like the high gloss is actually kind of sick, but it's not a big name, you know. You hope you get a big name. You want to see the Lane Hudsons of the world. Cutter Gauthier is kind of heating up a little bit. Man, Anaheim, speaking of Anaheim, they look awful, but I wonder how much of it is honestly coaching. Kyle McLean on the Outburst Young Gun for the New York Islanders. Fantilli and Slafkovsky. Clear cut. Mackenzie Blackwood. Oh, here's a random. Josh Doan and Olin Zellweger on the Canvas Young Guns. Utah and the Ducks. Chris and scanning for Anaheim. Brandon. Zach Ostapchuk on the Young Guns. Tavares, co-op of Stroman, Ovechkin, and Kaprizov for the Wild. Oop. Stay. Good Pedersen. Aho. Matt Rempe. Well, we got our two Rempies. And Tage. Bobby Brink. A-Lines of Detroit. And Bedard on the FOV. We have a Drew Doughty for the Kings, Chibrikov, and Clayton Keller on the portraits. Feels like that last pack's always kind of been that. Young Guns renewed, and then portraits. Very consistent. That's one thing the product does seem to be, is very consistent. Which again, kind of like to see from a Series 1. Flagship should be pretty consistent with just like your variants being kind of your numbered cards and your Easter eggs and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think it's a really good flagship series. Like, really good flagship set. I would get rid of the gaming cards personally. But that's me. They're just not my favorite. Taze with Matt Villalta and a Austin Matthews. Dazzlers of Voronkov with a Barkov and a Wyatt Johnston. Oh, called shot. Charlie McAvoy on the Outburst Red /25. I said I wanted to see an Outburst Red in this break. Sure enough. McAvoy /25. All right, that's sick. A high gloss and an Outburst Red in the same case. That's actually pretty sick. Arshdeep Bains and Sidney Crosby. Zegras, Jason Robertson, Rupe Hintz, and Morgan Geekie for the Bruins on the check. Seth Jarvis for the Hurricanes, Tarasenko, and Yan Kuznetsov. Blues Flames. Hughes Bratt, Letang Barzell, and Nathan McKinnon. All right. I mean, hey, that's kind of pretty sick, honestly. I'll definitely take that every day of the week from Series 1. Two cards out of 25 or less. Heck yeah. On to the next box. Yeah, next week we'll do probably a full case of SP Authentic on the Friday, and then this probably premiere on the Saturday is what I'm thinking. I was thinking of maybe doing the cup, but we shall see. we go. Grubauer on the outburst. Yossi Jakai. Clear cut Young Guns. Lucas Cormier. Not the best one. Yan Kuznetsov on the canvas. And Frank Nazar. Joey Decord, Bedard Korchinski, and Austin Matthews. Cormier's not the worst to get, but definitely not like one that you're super stoked for either. There is at least upside there. For Heggie, Logan Mailloux, and Leon Draisaitl. Dawson Mercer for the Devils, Ovechkin for the Capitals, and Crosby for the Penguins. O'Reilly for the Avalanche, Brennan Othman, and Timmy Stützle portrait. All right. What's our number card going to be here? I'm guessing a base deluxe. Hit a out of 25 and an out of 10. We're due for an out of 250. And again, we've been averaging 3 per case, and this is the halfway point. Due for one. We are due for one. Kadri with the Nikhil Thomas and an Artemi Panarin. Leo Carlson, Jared McCann, Noah Dobson, Dazzlers Canvas Gaming. Oh, Gaming Green, Quentin Byfield, 2/199 for the Kings. Well, that's not the best numbered card to get, but it's a numbered card. And not really on the player either. Byfield's a good player to get, just those don't do super well. Dubé and Forsberg. Sagan, or A-Lines for the Stars, Pedersen, Hughes, and Asa Lundell. Victor Hedman, Joe Pavelski, Zach Ostapchuk. Kirill Marchenko on the Sparkles, PvP of Byfield Zegras, and Nikita Kucherov on the City Satellites. All right, halfway point. I mean, yeah, we got an outburst and a high gloss in the same case. That's pretty sick. Pretty sick. No, I'd take that. On to box 7. $165 on the box number. Here we go. Linus Ullmark on the outburst for the Bruins. McKinnon, Ovechkin. FOV blue of McKinnon. Logan Mailloux, Young Gun Canvas, and Colin Graff on the Young Guns. Cale Makar on the pop count. 2/1000 for the Avs. Matt Duchene. Oh, that just might be a bonus pop count. DeBrincat Larkin and Jason Robertson. Curious to see if we get a second numbered card in this one. Chris Kreider for the Rangers. Ishakov and Elias Pettersson. Pavel Buchnevich, Mackenzie Weegar, Quinn Hughes. Logan Couture on the Young Guns renewed. Jack St. Ivany and Elias Pettersson. Oh, there's probably our 3 pop counts. Don't think we'll get any more, but who knows? Who knows? Purple? I don't know. Look kind of purpley. A-lines for the Flyers. Batherson, Tkachuk, or sorry, Batherson, Tkachuk, Stützle, McAvoy. Canvas of Troy Terry. Well, the T's on the 0506 Young Guns of Ryan Whitney and Sam Colangelo on the Young Guns. Verhaeghe Tkachuk, PvP of Eklund Terry, and Clayton Keller for the Utahs. There's the real one that you want. Crosby for the Penguins. Crosby for the Penguins on the Young Guns renewed. Josh Waugh on the Young Guns and aimbots of Carter Verhaeghe. Connor Hellebuck, Jack Eichel, and Austin Matthews. City Satellites Black. Connor McDavid. With another Logan Stankoven. There we go. 2 Stankies. And Jacques in the portraits. Box 8. So far, I mean, yeah, about as expected. Like, honestly, there's nothing been like, okay, the red sick and the high gloss is sick. So, you know what? There's been some cool stuff. $12 on the box number. Kreider on the retro. Lane Hudson. Well, that's why I opened up this pack one at a time. Just knew he was going to be in there. Didn't have the extra cards to go through. Or put down to sleeve and top with that. Ovechkin. Now we'll rip and stack. I saw the base card starting to fall and it's like, eh. They just slid a little bit to the side. Joel Farabee, Adrian Kempa, and Suzuki Marchand. Zach Bolduc. Oh, we got lots of pop counts here. Logan Mailloux and Igor Shesterkin. Adam Fantilli, Cole Caulfield, Charlie Coyle. Bolduc's at least a rookie. Huh, so we're getting more pop counts in this case. So I've seen before. We're up to 4 now, but you know what? The Makar might have been extra. It's just the 4th card. Ingram for Utah, Carey Price, and Kyle McLean. Draisaitl, Bedard, and Panarin. Draisaitl was the Speckley Gaming XP. If you are looking for singles from this set, we will have the binder at the Langley show next weekend. Everything's kind of been priced out and just kind of needs to go into the little binder pages. But all right. Mintyukov, Doan on the Young Guns, and Nikita Kucherov. Couture, A-Lines for the Senators, and McDavid Draisaitl on the co-op. Huberdeau on the Young Guns Renewed, Marshall Rafai, and Sebastian Aho. Samuel Girard on the Outburst. PvP of Shesterkin and Sorokin. And Kotkaniemi for the Habs. Kucherov on the PvP Blue. It's just upside down for some reason. Zaka on the canvas, and Lilleberg for the Tampa Bay Lightning on the Young Guns, with a breaking news of Hedman for the Bolts, and a Pastrnak FOB, and a DeBrincat on the UD Portraits to round out the second third of the break. 2/3 down. Let's go ahead and do the usual. These cards to the side. Got a little insert stack over here. That. All right. $271 is a box number. Here we go. The sides felt good the past couple of boxes, but maybe we'll save that side. I had a good feeling about that side for some reason. Maybe I'm misguided. Maybe I am misguided, but I had a good feeling about it. So we're going to open it up last. All right. Flip. Here we go. John Tavares, Cameron Crowdy, and Nathan McKinnon on the aimbots. Dazzlers of Sagan, Mark Stone for Vegas, Pasta for the Bruins. Exclusives of Raphael Lavoie for the Oilers to 100. Wow. Joshua Waugh and Travis Konecny. That's a lot of non-deluxe cards, to be completely honest. Really good case for numbered base parallels. Are they the best names? I mean, McAvoy's pretty sick, but doesn't sell super well. So, A-Lines for Vegas, Blues on the Gaming Co-op, and then Faber for the Wild. Dobson with a Marc-Andre Fleury Retro Young Guns, and Brad Lambert for the Jets. Kyrou Thomas, PvP of Mrazek Binnington, and David Pastrnak on the City Satellites. Canvas black and white of Fantilli. Scott Morrill on the Young Gun canvas, and Jack St. Ivany. Cal Clutterbuck with Kopitar Byfield and Jason Robertson. It's got a little bit of like a mark above the upper deck thing there. Stuart Skinner, man, he's been bad. Sveshnikov and Crosby. I was a Stuart Skinner defender, but this year he's been just bad. Ovechkin on the City Satellite Sparkles. Nice Bradley Nadeau Young Gun. And Kyle Connor for the Jets. Evander Kane for the Oilers. Demko for the Canucks. Marchenko for the Blue Jackets. Carlson for the Capitals. Landon Sligert for the Chicago Blackhawks. And Mr. Cole Caulfield on the portraits. All right, so we reverted back to the left side being the best side. Here we go. Serial number 43, Quinn Hughes. And last pack of this half. All right. Let's see what we can find. Nikita Kucherov on the Outburst. Nylander Mintyukov. Luca Del Bel Belouz on the Young Gun canvas, black and white. Ooh, we got the triple Young Gun pack here. Not the worst one to get, just not like the best one. So, Zach Dean and Ruslan Ishakov. Deluxe of John Marino to 250. Perron, Verhaeghe Tkachuk, and Sebastian Aho. Whatever side I choose first always has a numbered card, it seems like. Austin Matthews, there's our first Cutter Gauthier. A little bit of chipping on the side there, though. Just like a couple chips on the side. It's the first time I've seen chips there in this set. Rantanen. Caulfield for the Habs, Tavares for the Leafs, and Kucherov for the Bolts. Stamkos for the Bolts, Brisson for the Vegas Golden Knights, and Mitch Marner for the Leafs. Let's top load and sleeve this guy up just so I have a track of the numbered cards. There we go. All right. Let's see I want to see one of those crossed up cards again. Those are really cool. Here we go. JT Miller for the Canucks, or not for the Canucks, for the Rangers, sorry. Del Mastro for Chicago. McCann for the Kraken. Chris Kreider, Jordan Kyrou, and Jesper Bratt. Jesper Bratt, very good player. McKinnon on the aimbots black, Colin Graff, and Sam Reinhart. A-lines for the Red Wings, Caulfield, Suzuki, and Watson for the Bolts. Farabee for the Flyers, Cam Ward for the Hurricanes, and Gonsalves for the Bolts. Panarin for the Rangers, Marner, Caulfield on the PvP, and Kreider for the Rangers. I'm shocked I haven't seen an Eric Stahl one. Honestly, yeah, I'm shocked they didn't do Eric Stahl for the Young Guns renewed. Right? I don't think he's in the set. Not that I've at least seen. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember seeing him though. Oh, 2 boxes to go here. What are we missing? Honestly, like numbered Young Gun for sure. Like to see one of those, but outside of that, we got a high gloss, we got a Outburst Red, got our canvas black and white, got our clear cut Young Gun, maybe one more Outburst Young Gun. I know we hit Kyle McLean. Box 72, by the way. Next pack. Let's see what we got hiding in here. We have an Outburst, Young Guns, Akil Thomas. Not the worst. Not the worst. I like Akil Thomas. Not like obviously don't think he's gonna be anything special, but I was a big fan of his in junior. So PvP and Ekman Larson for the Panthers. Crosby Malkin on the co-op blue, Robertson, and Kyle McLean. Brad Marchand on the breaking news, Thompson, and DeBrincat. Nylander for the Leafs, Olin Zellweger for the Ducks. This one also has lots of chipping up top. Honestly, this is in really rough shape. Like, not great. McDavid for the Oilers. Morrissey for the Jets, Kucherov for the Bolts, and McKinnon Makar. Giroux. Well, good news is we have a second checklist, so we don't have to random these ones off, but I want to go back and look at some of the Young Guns. 1 second here. Well, that one's fine. The Stankoven's fine. Well, Hudson has a little chipping on the side there. And so does the other Stankoven. Okay. Just a bad run. Alright. So these are out of the way because they don't need random now. Thomas for the Blues on the portraits. Here we go. A-Lines for the Rangers, Thomas for the Blues, Torpchenko for the Blues. Novak, Scheifele for the Jets, and Graham Clark for the Devils. PvP, Mrazek, Binnington on the Sparkles, Velarde, Eichel. Alex Ovechkin. When it looked like it was no longer possible, he still got it done. One of the all-time greatest goals. But nice young ends renewed there. This one looks really chewed up on the bottom. It looks really bad from this angle, but yeah, the edges on these are honestly pretty rough. Like, especially when you shine some light on them. But Del Bel Blues. Kempa, like, I don't think they're bad enough to be like below an 8 type of thing, but just not like, they're not going to get 10s. Bratt, Luke Hughes, and Fantilli Cider. The Zellweger, I think, was the roughest one, and that one might have a legit tough chance. Pedersen out of 250. All right, you got the 10, you got out of 250. All you need now is the exclusives, the Outburst Red, a few more. Sam Colangelo. Let's see how this one is. Same thing. Just the edges on these are meh. And Hedman. It happens every once in a while. I'll get a case that isn't like perfect, so sucks. But all right, final box. I mean, hey, overall still pretty solid. High gloss Outburst. 2 deluxes, 1 exclusives. Curious to see if we get a numbered Young Guns. Curious if we get one of those guys. I swear I got through the sticker. Then we just have the left-right random and the canvas random. All right. Box 869. Hopefully we can end on a nice card here. Let's go. First pack. Second pack. Third pack. Pack 4. Pack 5 and pack 6. Here we go. Outburst, Will Cooley. For the Rangers, McDavid, VC. Kemper for the Capitals on the canvas black and white. We got Brad Lambert on the Young Gun canvas and Zach Bolduc for the Blues. A-Lines for the Capitals, Gaudreau, Fantilli on the co-op, and Bedard. City Satellites. Marner for the Leafs, Frank Nazar. How's this one? You know, when you put it under the light, it's not horrible, but like when you put it under the light and you get the reflections off the edges, it's like, not great. But like, not in super harsh light, it's fine. And Kachuk. Canvas of Ottinger, Nyes on the Breaking News, and Kaprizov on the FOV. Salmon for the Capitals, Akil Thomas, and Mr. Pasta. That's what I could go for dinner. Nice pasta, maybe a little bit of ravioli. Why did I just get a sudden craving for Chef Boyardee? All right. We got final 2 packs open up here. Last pack. Yotes on the A lines, Bruins on the co-op, and Borgen for the Kraken. Levi with a Henrik Lundqvist and a Gavin Brindley. Levi on the canvas. Nice Lundqvist and Brindley. Brindley's a pretty solid guy, I think. FOV of Draisaitl. PvP of Tavares and Stützle. Cole Caulfield on the City Satellites. Ryan Malone on the Young Guns renewed. Zach Dean for the Blues. And there's no point in warm-ups for the Bolts. No numbered card yet. Shane Pinto, Brian Rust, Brady Tkachuk. Did we not get one? Oh, it's right here. Luke Hughes on the Deluxe to 250. With Lucas Cormier on the Young Guns and a Connor Bedard Portraits as the last card of the break. All right. Yeah, that was okay. No numbered Young Guns kind of was the only like real downer of the case, I think. But outside of that, it's fine. Oh, and only one Hudson, not two, but would have been nice to have two. But at the end of the day, it's still like fine. Two Stankovens. Only one Gauthier. You know what? That might have been actually a softer case. But we got randoms to do. We got the Young Gun canvas and the left rights for the PvPs. Let's get those done. And do a recap and then see ya I guess next week. But so left, right, and our first ever Utah. This is UHC? Or is it UTA? UTA looks better. All right. Random.org time. Here we go. 3 times for the PvPs. Once, twice, third time. We have left on top. And for the Young Guns canvas checklist, Utah and Anaheim. Once, twice, third time, Utah. All right. Why are these so small? So, yeah, recap time. Overall, it was like fine. Nothing too fancy for numbered cards. We got 3 deluxes, sorry. We did still get our 3. Hughes, Pedersen, and Marino. We got 1 exclusives of Lavoie, Byfield on the XP to 199. Jari 299 on the Breaking News Red. We got 4 pop counts. Bolduc, McCarr, and McTavish all to 1,000, and a Hellbuck to 500. In terms of some cool retro Young Gun renewed, we got Ovechkin, we got Akil Thomas as our outburst, and also Kyle McLean. 1 Cutter Gauthier, Del Bell Belouz was our canvas black and white. 1 Lane Hudson, 2 Stankovens, Crosby, Wallstedt. Our clear cut Young Gun was Lucas Cormier. And then I don't know what our hit of the break is between these two. Technically, the high gloss is rare of Marcus Pettersson, but I just like the look of the Outburst Red, so we're going to go with that. So, Outburst Red of Charlie Coyle, hit of the break. That is Group Break 477. Like I mentioned earlier, the breaks for next week are going to get posted on Tuesday. We'll definitely have SP Authentic for Friday. That'll be live at the Western Canada Sports Collector Convention in Langley. So that'll be Friday, probably at 2 o'clock. It'll be an hour into the show, essentially. And then Saturday's break is either going to be Premier or the Cup. I haven't quite decided. So, yeah, take care. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. And I will see you next week. Take care.